I mean, I remember walking around the theater district as a, young person and looking at all of the marquees and looking at all the production photos in the, outside the theater and just thinking, wow, what's that like to really do this? And now here I am, and it's wild, to say the least.
Appropriate marks Sarah Paulson's return to the Broadway stage after 13 years. In the play, she takes on the role of Tony. What spoke to you about his play as a whole? I
think at its core, it's really a family drama, sort of masquerading as a comedy in a way, a dark comedy. I don't know, there was just something about the writing that was just incredibly nuanced and true and muscular, and I just was like, this is just... I thought how exciting it would be to watch it, and then how very jealous I would be of whomever was playing the part, and I thought, well, that must mean it should be me then.
Appropriate tells the story of the estranged Lafayette siblings, drawn together after the death of their father to grieve and clear out his crumbling old plantation home. But the reunion opens old wounds and exposes buried secrets.
I think the tagline is one hell of a family reunion, and that's pretty accurate, I would say.
Playwright Branden Jacobs-Jenkins wrote Appropriate a decade ago. The show had its New York premiere in 2014 at the Pershing Square Signature Center and has been staged at London's Donmar Warehouse and LA's Mark Taper Forum. Explain the title.
I was always interested in how language is kind of an unstable thing, and it can sort of mean different things to different people based on what they're seeing when they see that word. We call it appropriate, which of course means, what is appropriate to the circumstances. It's like behavior, it's decorum, it's expectation and social graces, but it does also have this kind of shadow meaning of appropriate, which is about taking away, about owning and possession.
But for Paulson, it was a chance to take on issues that are still raw 10 years after the play was written, and a character who presents a real challenge is what made Appropriate the right play for her Broadway return.
I just thought, this is the sort of richest, most complicated character I've read in a very long time. So I don't care where it's happening, I just need to be a part of it.
Frank Tilella for Spectrum News.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.